Ever since I've been in these hallways. Coming through those front doors this morning, that was weird. I haven't been here in almost 10 years. Well, let me first off tell you guys a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name's Brandon Scott. I graduated in 2006 here, which was a long time ago. I was a freshman in 2002. That just seems like an eternity ago. I was born with a rare disability called quadrimelia. It just means you're missing most of all four limbs. There really is not, it's a name I kind of made up, a name my parents made up. It's so rare that we don't really have an exact name for what we call ourselves. But with this disability, you face a lot of challenges in life. Things that people take for granted, such as like brushing your teeth every day. I mean, how many people just wake up, brush their teeth, and go about their day? For me, that's a challenge I gotta think about every day. Who's gonna help me brush my teeth? How am I gonna brush my teeth? Other things that you guys are always thinking about, like dating, that was always a really tough challenge for me growing up as well. But you know what? I never let my disability get in my way when wanting to chase after my dreams and overcoming those challenges. I never use my disability as an excuse. I figure out ways to brush my teeth. I have to have fresh breath. I can say dating, it worked out for me. I am now happily engaged to the girl of my dreams. One of the biggest pieces that I learned while here at Lawrence North happened at the beginning of my freshman year back in 2002. I learned a poem from Mr. Krauser, or as I like to call him, Coach. He gave us, all the freshmen gave us this little index card with a poem on it called It's All a State of Mind. We recited that poem before every wrestling match, and believe me, it works. He said, you'll grow up, you'll hold on to this card, no matter what. You may think it sounds silly now, but trust me, you will. And he was right. This poem just means everything to me. Anytime I'm in a tough spot, I just think of it. I want to go ahead and tell you guys that poem. Here it is. It's all a state of mind. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you'd like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world you'll find, success begins with a fellow's will. It's all a state of mind. For many a race is lost before even a step is run, and many a coward fails before even sport's begun. Think big and your deeds will grow, think small and you'll fall behind. Think that you can and you will, it's all a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. This is just one of those things that's always resonated with me. I have that card still to this day. It's hanging up on my desk at work. I look at it every day before work if there's ever going to be a tough day. Now, with my disability and everything and not letting it get in my way, I always had dreams. Coming into high school, I wanted to, make friends. I wanted to have a great experience. I got involved as much as I could. I was on the yearbook staff while I was here. I was one of the sports writers. I was one of the sports anchors on Cat's Eye, which really, Cat's Eye directed me in the right direction for where I want to be today. And also, I was a member of the wrestling team. Got to be a part of a team that won back-to-back state championships. That was cool. Senior year, I got to finish up my high school career as a swim team member with Mr. Penrose. That was also another dream that pushed me in the right direction for another goal I have later in life. Once I left Lawrence North, I did not really know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go after my dreams, but broadcasting at the time was a very difficult dream to get into. So I was like, well, let me go safe. I'll go safe. I'd rather do that. Everything. So I went to Purdue. I studied public relations. I went to Purdue for 3 years. Halfway through my third year, I was like, this is not for me. I want to do what I'm passionate about. I want to go after my dream of being in sports broadcasting. Told my family that at the end of that school year, I was going to transfer. I decided to transfer to Ball State University, where I had to completely start over fresh. Here I am, a 21-year-old freshman, not knowing a single person on campus, and leaving a school that I absolutely loved and left all my best friends behind. Very, very scary. But Ball State was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. When I was there, I got to have my own talk radio show for sports. I even got to be a part of a group called Ball State Sports Link. We were the ones that covered all Ball State athletics. And along the way, I even had one of my video pieces nominated for a student Emmy for a short feature. I never would have had those opportunities if I did not choose to chase after my dreams. Once I graduated from school, things got very real. When you're safe in your little bubble of high school or college, you have these chances just to go sign up for something or audition for something. It's safe. Getting out into the real world, totally different animal. You have to be prepared for failure. It's going to happen. It happened to me. It happens to me all the time. But I still pick myself up and keep going on. And with your dreams, when you get out into the real world, you have to be able to realize that you might have to alter them a little bit. Alter them to your passions, alter them to your talents, things like that. Along the line, I have picked up an idea that broadcasting is still there. But now, I'm taking my passion of broadcasting and my passion of public relations, combining them together, and I'm now looking for opportunities in media relations for IndyCar teams here right in Indianapolis. However, not working in that yet, but that brings me to my next point where you always have to be open to new opportunities. It may not seem like this opportunity is what you want to be doing to go towards your dream, but you never know what will happen with those opportunities. I took a job at Geico working in auto insurance, far from sports broadcasting, completely opposite. But when I got to Geico, I ended up getting to meet a couple individuals that would have given me a chance to go in the right direction for my dreams of media relations. I got to meet NASCAR drivers. I got to meet business managers for NASCAR drivers, and they've introduced me to other Indy drivers and owners. It's all about networking when you get out there. And also, don't pass up on any small opportunity. I was in college, I was majoring in what I wanted to major in, and I still went out and I job shadowed. Job shadowing seems like something you want to do when you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Still do it, because it's a great opportunity to network. I had an opportunity to go sit in and job shadow at 1070 The Fan, ESPN Radio here in Indianapolis, sit in with Dan Dockich. It was a great opportunity. I was getting the chance to learn a lot, see how they work the boards, how they handle a show. Halfway through the show, he looks at me and he goes, "See this clock over here? This clock is going to tell you how long you have before you have to stop your segment for a commercial break." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can understand." He goes, "Good, you got that?" I was like, "Yeah, I got that." He goes, "Okay, good, because you're in charge of the next segment." Gets up and walks out of the studio. I have nothing prepared. I'm freaking out. Here I am on a radio show that people listen to nationally, and I have to figure out what I'm going to talk about. Well, that opportunity really opened my eyes just to see how exciting the world of broadcasting is, how exciting sports broadcasting is, and how on the edge of the seat it can be at times. You just never know what kind of opportunities are going to arise, even within those small opportunities. Now, I just wanted to close out real quick for you guys with a quote that another quote that I find really kind of inspiring for me. No matter who you are, everybody has challenges. Life would be boring without challenges. Life is a game with risks and many hardships. Don't be afraid to face these challenges of life. Yet later on in life, there will be great opportunities waiting for you if you are determined to stand up to your challenges. I wish you guys best of luck as you go graduate and head off into your futures. It is definitely a very exciting time. Good luck to you all.